Okay, so I have spammed Americanas with you for like a month now. So hopefully you've got a little bit better of an understanding of the lock and why the typical way we apply it doesn't work very well, right? Like there's a bunch of reasons, but side control real quick. So these are the concepts I want you to remember. If I'm locking the far arm, I have to control this shoulder. If I go here without any control of that shoulder, he's gonna turn in and he's gonna just feed this arm through and he's gonna save his arm. If his head can track his arm as it goes out, I can't apply braking pressure. I have to separate his arm from his head in different directions. This way. The more, like if you watch arm wrestling, is the guys who get horrifically broke in arm wrestling, it's because this arm comes outside. If you watch good arm wrestlers, when they lose, it's because they've tracked the whole way and they protected their arm. So if you get out here, you're getting broke, right? If I want to break, I have to control this shoulder. That can be a crucifix. That can be a robust arm shelf from here. And I can set it up like this and then butterfly around, drop my hip, but my weight's going to be on that shoulder. My weight has to be on that shoulder. When it comes to braking from a typical position, in lieu of the traditional grip where he can just, even though I'm bigger and stronger, he can still just straighten his arm. That's a problem. I cover the knuckles. I cover my own hand. That's going to change everything. Now when he goes to straighten his arm, I have to use 0.2% strength to get him to stay in. It's not, I'm applying no muscle to keep him in. He stays in because I have a leverage advantage on him. That's going to be our spot. When we're setting this up, we're not forcing things down. We're pulling the elbow in to his rib cage and creating a rotation on his shoulder that makes him want to go. He either taps or he goes with the energy. That allows me to set up my locks. The way I finish these is not going to be lifting the shoulder. It's going to be drawing the shoulder across his belly button. This way, not this way. If I'm here, if I just go here, and that's with no control. So there's a difference in how I'm binding the muscle before I go to break the arm. If I want to break, if I'm in a fight and I really need to break an arm, I need to be good about my mechanics here, and I'm going to straight across the belly. And as I do that, I'm dropping my hip and I'm facing him. And that's going to be like the mechanics to actually break an arm. All of the other, like the last 2 weeks, we've done like fun locks, like silly kind of novel Americana locks. They work because a lot of the same reasons. Like that thunder lock works because I have his hand bound so well. His elbow's high, but I have everything bound up so well. There's no way for him to straighten his arm. The reason that mirror lock works so well is because, again, I've tracked him. His elbow and his shoulder, because of my overhook, have been forced to the line. And now, as I bridge out, it separates the shoulder from his head. All these concepts are linked. They're all the same thing. It's just a bunch of different funny ways to apply it, right? That first one we did, the triangle, the reason it works so well is because I've locked his head away from his shoulder. The more I separate a head from a shoulder, and any shoulder lock is going to make that shoulder lock stronger. These are the concepts I want you to take away. Work with them. You're not going to be just raining American locks on people to start this. So that's why we did that second class, which was people are still going to escape. What are our follow-ups? I force this down. He still gets this elbow inside. Sweet. I have arm locks. I have Kimura. If I'm in the mount and he goes to save that, he's giving me his back, right? All of these things, understand our follow-ups. And if we attack this in a way that they know their arm's going to break if they don't do something about it, that's how we're going to get those reactions. If I'm just like right here and I'm just like, la, 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 I'm not forcing a reaction, right? But if I bury this and I start going, he's got to go save that arm, right? Now I can get inside. I can do my belly downs. I can do my sit-offs, my triangles. I've got all that game, right? So hopefully this has helped with the American lock with you guys, and you won't necessarily think of it as just a beginner move that you're not doing anymore. If you have any questions on it over the next few weeks when you're playing with it, feel free to ask me whenever you see me, and we'll workshop whatever you need. Thank you guys for coming out. We're going to line up on the wall and get a picture. 1, 2.